Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2016 and episode 30 of the Everton project. Today we're back with some Barclays Premier League action against Southampton. So before we get into things, as usual, we'll have a look at the last few matches since the last episode, which was that 6-0 victory against Apoel in the Champions League. Well, as you can see, it's been a clean sweep. We won 1-0 against Swansea, Isco getting the goal there. We then won 4-2 against Bournemouth. Rijderveld, 2 own goals, and Goethe getting the goals there. Then won 2-1 against Juventus. This was a fabulous performance in Turin, and Ross Barkley got 2 there for us. 2 crackers as well. In fact, I'm going to show you those because they were so good. The first one, look at this. There's Barkley. Brilliant into the top corner. 1-0 at the time there, and then this one to go 2-1 up late on. Watch this. Boom. Right in the bottom corner. Barkley gets 2 brilliant goals. And we win 2-1 in Italy. And that puts us in firm control of the group. We then won 4-2 against Norwich in the Premier League with Morata getting a hat-trick and Goethe also on the score sheet. And most recently, we went through on penalties after a 2-2 draw against Sheffield Wednesday in the Capital One Cup 4th round with Leighton Baines and Adnan Januzaj on the score sheet. So what does that mean for the Premier League table? Well, we are currently in 3rd place. We have a game in hand. So if we win today, we can go back up to 2nd. But that's unlikely because of the goal swing. But yeah, we're doing okay. If we win today, we're only 2 points behind Man United, and we've got them next weekend, and it's a big week for us. We've got the Southampton game, which is going to be tough. And then Juventus in midweek at home, and then Man United at home. Some big games in a week here, and by the end of it, we could be on top of the Premier League. But in the Champions League group, as you can see, we are flying high in first there. 13 goal difference and 9 points. We're 8 points clear of FC Basel, so we should really be going through from that group. So let's have a look at squad performances. Top goal scorer is Alvaro Morata with 12, and then Goethe with 10. Top assists is Januzaj with 8, and then Isco and De Bruyne with 7. Top average rating is Morata with 7.76, and a couple of 3 7.6s there for Goethe, Januzaj, and Ali. Average minute per goal, 1,000 for Ali, but 71 minutes from Romelu Lukaku is fairly good. In the last 5 games, the best player has been Dele Alli, apparently. So, let's have a look at the team for today then. We're going to have Wojciech Szczesny starting in goal, and Seamus Coleman, Phil Jones, Jaro Rijderveld, and Leighton Baines starting in defence. Jack Wilshere and Ross Barkley will start in the middle of the park, and Gerard Deulofeu, Mario Goetze, and Kevin De Bruyne will start behind Alvaro Morata up front. So this is going to be a tough game, but hopefully we can win and continue a pretty good streak that we're on at the minute. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Everton. Let's get a win for episode 30. Another landmark reached in this series. And some good stuff. Wow, well, that was towards Harry Kane. Here's Vidal, and that's a corner already to Southampton. It's into the box, and Virgil just wide. But a bit nervy here. Here's Baines. That's up for a throw. Into the box. Here's Goetze and Wilshere and De Bruyne. Good save by Fraser Forster there. Into the box. Here's Goetze and De Bruyne again, and Morata just wide. But good chances there. Here's Coleman and Deulofeu. And into the box, here's De Bruyne and Morata off the bar, I think. And Morata again, just wide. Oh, here's Harry Kane, Ambrosio and Schaub, and Kane and Schlaub just wide. Arsenal up to 14th in the league, interestingly enough. Here's Mane, and Jones gets there. No, Deulofeu, here's Goetze. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, that was poor. And now here's Barkley and Goetze, and here's Delafeu into the box, and oh well, Morata hit the post there, and nearly went in, off the keeper's back. And Schaub, is it Schaub or Schlaub? It's Schaub, or Schaub, I'm not really sure, but who cares, apart from him. And here's Baines and Morata. And here's Goetze and Morata again. Oh, poor. Here's Kane, here's Vidal. And that's away. Couldn't get me words out there. Here's Schaub, here's Barkley. And Delafeu, and De Bruyne puts it in. But he's offside. I had a feeling it was offside, but never mind. Here's Riedewald and Barkley, and he has Baines into the box, and well, Morata didn't get to it. Here's Wilshere, and Baines again into the box, and yet again cleared. Here's Baines again into the box. Yes, Morata puts it in this time, and it's 1-0. Third time lucky for a Leighton Baines cross, and we are 1-0 up. Baines there into the box, and then a brilliant little finish there from Alvaro Morata, and he gets his 13th of the season. Very, very good signing. So tell him not to get complacent. And yeah, here's Schaub though, and good tackle by Riedewald. Into the box, it's away by Jones. Here's Mane, here's Evans, here's Virgil, and Mane, good save by Wojciech there into the box, and Kane off the post. That was close. Now here's Vidal, and here's De Bruyne, Barkley, and Goetze, and Morata, and De Bruyne over the bar. Unlucky. And we're going to make a change here. De Bruyne's had a pretty poor game. Swap them two round like that. And we'll leave it like that for now. Here's Mane, here's Kane. Oh, Coleman got there. Here's Morata. And here's Wilshere. Morata again. And Goetze, good save. Baines. Jones. That's away. Here's Mane though. Here's Schaub, just wide. Into the box. Here's Goetze and Morata. And Wilshere. Southampton still in this game. Very much. Here's Schaub. Oh, that was a chance. And Schaub's finally gone off its use of Poulsen. That's come on, and he's been a bit troublesome in the past. Mario Goetze will bring Dele Alli on and move Barkley behind the striker in his preferred position. So, see what he can do there. Into the box. And here's Wilshere again. Here's Ali and Barkley over the bar. Chesney forward. Here's Wilshere. And now here's Riedewald and Jones. Here's Coleman. Lukaku. Wilshere. Ali and Wilshere again. And Morata. Good save. Just thought something. I'm going to have to swap these two around now. Like that. We'll leave that. Now here's Kane. Into the box. It's away. And Stampa. Here's Wanyama and Ure. And it's away. Here's Morata. Forward to Lukaku. Oh, that was a chance. That was a big chance. Romelu Lukaku. Big miss. He should be ashamed of himself, really. Here's Mane and good block by Coleman. Into the box. It's Delafeu and it's out for a throw. Getting very nervy now. Here's Kane and Barkley. Here's Bertrand. Lukaku and Barkley. Here's Morata. Not good enough. Here's Kane and Mane. Oh, it's away by Riedewald. Wanyama, he has Evans and Wilshere. Lukaku, he has Morata. And that's out for a throw. That should be that, pretty much that. Lukaku, he has Ali Coleman. Coleman into the box. He has Wilshere. Oh, one more chance for Southampton, maybe. Chesney's got it. And he dumps it downfield, and that's full time. And a huge sigh of relief as we get a big 1-0 victory at St Mary's Stadium here. Whew. But we continue a very, very good run of form. There you go. Man United thrashing Arsenal 3-0 at Old Trafford. If only they could do that in real life, eh? The beloved Arsenal would easily win that game. 4-4 in the game against Norwich and Middlesbrough. That looked a pretty good game, to be honest. Chelsea 5-2 over Leicester. So a lot of big scoring games today, but ours 1-0. Now then. Yep. Southampton sacked their manager, which is a little bit harsh, you would have to say. I mean, we are a top 4 team, and you know, Southampton aren't really expected to win those games, but Frank de Boer is apparently the favourite. Didier Deschamps says, well, don't know who them two are, and Martin Hunt has been placed in temporary charge. Gary Monk, sadly sacked this week by Swansea City. The England boss on this game, funnily enough, and he was watching that game. But look at all the English players in action there. Very good to see. Right then, when we're going to come back, it'll be the Norwich City game, the Capital One Cup quarter-final match against Norwich City. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please leave a like down below if you did. You don't have to, of course, but it'll mean a lot to me and to the channel. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you later.